Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, BetSlip Nation? It is your boys and girl. We'll see her via video.
Maybe two girls. PD Queen's here too.
Oh, the PD Queen, Professor. We got to find a name for her. The whole my earrings Queen. We'll use that for now.
It's called Jen the Chick Picks. It's Jen Chick Picks.
Chick Pick Jen. There you go. Like that too. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have a lot of great nicknames coming in 2026. But we're here. We've got the majority of the show in their mobile offices, which is it's going to be a good show when that happens. And we're here. It is December 28th. It is the week 17 of the NFL, which is crazy. Can't believe it came and went that fast, but here we are.
It's incentive season, baby. Incentive season all day.
It's incentive season. It's fantasy football championship week if you are so lucky to be in one. And we're going to talk about it all. So let's just, without further ado, get right into it. Here at Just the Best, we're bringing one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips.
To help
your bet slips. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, X, and shout out to Fans First, as well as our other partners, which we'll get to in a second. But first, number one, and I did that wrong, but that's fine. Number one, we're not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly. I can do this without even looking at it. At your own risk, do not gamble when you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. You, a loved one, family, friend, whatever it is, call 1-800-GAMBLER where you can get, it's a national help hotline to get the sources that you need to get help with gambling addiction. And we are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but I did say on yesterday's show, the classic Pat and Chris show, that 2026 is going to be a big year for the show, so stay tuned. Speaking of our other partners, I'm going to bring myself down for this one because it is Nevin freaking Eyewear. We love him. Never odd or even. It's Nevin rocking my Doc Robbins here, NYCs. These are my Sunday glasses. I wear the John Waynes on Saturdays. I wear the Doc Robbins on Sundays, and it's because I'm also rocking this Raiders hat, by the way. Hoping for the funeral of the Raiders that finally occurs, the toilet bowl as they were. But anyway, these are definitely not toilet bowl type glasses. They're awesome. They fit you well. They're polarized. They make your face look cooler. And you can use our link, which please do. Click on the link, go browsing, pick out some sunglasses, and you can get 30% off. Click on that link, or you could buy one, get two for free. They throw in a mystery gift right now. I believe it's still going on. And if you want to add a mystery pair, it's only an extra $16. I know our guy C-Money just got 4 pairs for $100, and he's loving them. We're Nevin born and bred. Shout out to Nevin, and you will get the free shipping over $50. Shout out to Nevin as always. Never odd or even. It's Nevin. And next, and certainly it's always the first bet. So I'm going to let the man himself take it away. The professor, give us the first and best bet of the day. And I will remove myself so they can see.
All right, yeah. So we got player profit. If you don't know what player profit is, it's a challenge system set up like a sports book. And essentially you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500. If you use our code JTBS, you get 10% off. any of those packages, and every time you do it, not just the first time, but essentially the way it works is your first round, if you buy the $30 package, you get a $1,000 bankroll, and your goal is to try to get to 10% profit before you get to 10% losses. And then if you're able to complete that, then you go to round two, which you have to get to 15% losses before you get to 10%, or 15% profit before you get to 10% losses. If you're able to complete both those challenges, then you're funded. You can cash out up to 70% of profit up to that point and going forward. There's a lot more rules, regulations. Check out playerprofit.com, watch their 2-minute video. But if you're looking for the best bet of the day, I'm going with the 49ers -3. I think it was at 3.5. I didn't like the half. I took it at 3. It gives us the push if it's a field goal. I think they're going by more than that, but I didn't want the 3.5. So I took an extra -10, 0.10 to get us away from the hook. But to me, the 49ers are the best team in the NFC. I think they're going to prove it today. And so look, this is not me hating on the Bears. I trust the 49ers defense more than I do the Bears defense. And the 49ers offense has not punted since November. So I don't know if they punt again today. They might run up 40 points in this game. The Bears might score 30. So I think it's going to be close, but I think we cover 3. Purdy and McCaffrey are on fire. So we're going to go 49ers -3 at -120.
There you have it. I mean, the Rams, or excuse me, the 49ers being the best team in the NFC is a lofty statement, but I can't argue with it.
There's 5 teams that can stake claim to the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
And
they'd be one of them.
You would be correct saying any one of them for different reasons. So I'm not going to sit here and say that anybody's stating 49ers are the best team. To be clear, those 5 are the Philadelphia Eagles,
Yep.
the San Francisco 49ers, the Seahawks,
Yep.
the Rams, and
Yep.
the Bears. If you claim anybody else, you have a flaw in your logic. If you want to say the Packers, that's fine until the Micah Parsons injury. I would have agreed with you. But once the Micah Parsons injury happened, I think they're out of that top slot, being in that upper echelon. But any of those other 5, you could very easily say that and be correct.
Yeah, C-Money and I actually had a pretty good playoff picture conversation yesterday, and I think we actually said the exact same thing. But shout out to the best bet of the day. Make sure you use our code, get that 10% off, and start playing the game of Player Profit today. Let's get to the next segment, and it is brought to you by our PD King himself. It is the performance double of the day. Take it away, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Saquon Barkley, 100-plus combined yards, so scrimmage yards, as it were. And Eagles plus 2.5. You're getting this at plus 166. You might as well just bring it up to the stats, baby. Barkley needs 155 more rushing yards for a $250K incentive over the next 2 weeks. I expect him to try to get most of that today because they don't know if they're going to be playing starters in Week 18. So I have a feeling he goes real deep into the bag for that. If he falls short of it, that's the reason why I dropped it down to 100, just in case we get some passing yards in Buffalo. But I expect the run-heavy Eagles offense to take charge today, so Barkley can make sure he can get that incentive. But again, dropped it down a little bit just to be safe. And then the Eagles won't know if they have anything to play for until after this game. And the reason I say that is the Bears play tonight versus the 49ers. The Eagles need the Bears to lose twice and them to win both their last 2 games to get the 2 seed. The 1 seed's almost out of their grasp. They need a lot of stuff to happen, including a Seahawks loss at 1 o'clock today for that to happen, which I don't see. So it's possible that they can get the 1, but it's like super unlikely. The number 2 is still possible, but again, they need the Bears to lose and them to win. They won't know that until after their game. The Bills will know if they have anything to play for at 4 o'clock because the Patriots win kills them from the possibility of winning the division. So they know that they need a loss from the Patriots, which I don't see happening versus the Jets. So the Bills might not have anything to play for. The Eagles still have stuff to play for. So that's the reason why I think the Eagles win today. But I also took the plus 2.5 just to make myself feel better about it. And you're getting what plus 166. That's the performance double of the day.
There you go. I honestly, I mean, obviously, I like this, but even if you brought that to 3.5, you'd probably still be getting it at plus money, I would imagine. So
Yeah, you would. I just took the standard 2.5 because normally the performance double is the win, but because I'm getting the plus points, I was like, I got to go as natural as possible.
And is that what it finished at? Is that what it
That's
is?
what
Like,
it's at. That's what it was at as of 40 minutes ago.
Wow, that's wild. Well, I mean, I guess all the scenarios in the air, it makes sense. But yeah, shout out to the PD of the day. Rob and Caravan, any thoughts?
Yeah, so Buffalo's defense is known, whether the starters are in or not, are known to get torched a lot. Barkley feels like it's a good time. It's a good time for him to get all those yards in one game, possibly, especially if they don't play their starters. So I picked the Eagles to win in my 11-leg parlay that I have today as well. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
I'm personally hoping that Josh Allen doesn't play much of this game because I'm playing him in a fantasy championship game. But that's nobody cares about your fantasy team except I'm here sometimes. But anyway, let's get to the next segment, and it is the fun one. Well, it is a fun one. They're all fun. It is the same name game, and this one is a collaborative effort, so I'm not going to bring down myself personally. Keep my brother's name out of your mouth, but we're going to talk about these brothers right now. And the first one is, hello, my name is Trey. Yes, this is a weird one. First of all, I'm kind of surprised like it was only 727 considering Trey Tucker. But that being said, the Raiders, who if they don't lose this game, I might just go Rob Lowe and be just rocking NFL hat. I'll just root for football and not a specific team, because if the Raiders don't lose this game, then they're just essentially dead to me. But no Brock Bowers, really no nothing. I mean, the Raiders.
No Max Crosby, no nothing.
No nothing. I mean, hey, the Giants are also in tank mode. No Andrew Thomas, no Evan Neal. Like the both teams are trying to lose this game. So me and Chris were saying yesterday, how hilarious would it be if they just tied? And I might actually bet that. But give me Trey Tucker touchdown. He is a lone bright spot that will probably still be on the team next year. Well, I mean, a lot of the team's going to be gone. And then you'll see it in a future slide. Trey McBride. I just thought that he was a good pairing with a little bit of a long shot in Trey Tucker. So got that at 727. This next one is very fun. It's a little whimsical. It's a little funny. And I'm going to tag team this with our resident PD King because, hello, my name is an acronym. What does that mean, you ask? Well, we'll tell you. It is CMC and JSN to score a touchdown today. We got to get a little creative here, right?
Yeah, I think it's, just the fact that both of these guys go by their acronym and they go by, their moniker. Like, nobody calls Jackson Smith and Jigba Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's always, I need JSN to score a touchdown. Or Christian McCaffrey. Yes, I think a couple more people use his actual name, but his nickname is Run CMC. So, everybody knows him as CMC. If I sat there and said, I need CMC to score a touchdown, everybody with football knowledge knows that that's Christian McCaffrey. So they both go by their acronyms more than probably their real names. Get them both to get a touchdown today, and it's at plus 181. Realistic. I think both of them find the end zone today. You'll see a little bit later on my tabletop that I like Sam Darnold to have a day. So, I expect this to go swimmingly today. I think JSN and CMC both find the end zone here. Plus 181. Pretty good odds, too, getting it plus money.
By the way, both last names hard to spell, so that's probably why they go by.
Also true as well.
I would like to add in, it's kind of wild now to see CJ actually back on the JSN train, considering he's been pooping mine every week that I've been betting them. And the 1 week I don't bet him, now he's back on the train. But you know what? We'll leave it alone. Well, I'm just gonna call, I'm gonna call this the law firm bet. By the way,
that is also a good one.
I love that.
The law firm of Allen would be very impressed. But no, the reason why is because the Jets are terrible. The Jets give up more yardage than anybody. And I don't trust Jackson Smith-Njigba. And you also can't really run against the Jets well. I know ETN did, but like the Jets, if they're going to stop anything on defense, it's the run. They got rid of Sauce. They got rid of Quinnen Williams. They had a replacement for Quinnen Williams. They did not have a replacement for Sauce Gardner. So, yeah, like JSN has a day today. That's just where I'm at.
Let's go. Love it. All right.
There's also some incentives involved here as well. So
that's a good point. Oh, hey, shout out Rex. I don't know what this emoji is. Oh, he's just
it's just a wave.
Shout out to Rex.
It's just a wave. Shout out
wave.
Rex.
Oh, it is a wave. Okay. Hey, let's wave it. Let's all wave at Rex.
What's up, Rex?
What's up, Rex? I did say I'm hoping, and he hasn't confirmed or said anything, and he doesn't have to, but I'm hoping that he joins the crew next year. But anyway, let's get to the next, and it is Just the BetSlips proudly presents Only Scores. Yes, it's not that salacious thing that also goes with only. It is instead touchdowns and touchdowns only. Only Scores. Let us begin. First is Travis Etienne, and I believe that is the driver, if he wants to give any words, or if Rob will puppet him, I guess. Whatever. Not pause. But yeah.
I mean, look, the Colts have. I'll talk for them. The Colts have been getting cooked lately. ETN has been on fire. The Jags have been on fire. I don't see any issues with this happening at all. I think that the Jags are going to have a day today. Just this, but I think the Jags are just going to keep doing what the Jags do.
Love it. Next is Mr. McBride, and that is you, Professor.
Yeah, that's me. He's got 10 touchdowns this year, and he's going against a team who gives up the most touchdowns in the NFL to tight ends. I think he easily gets in the end zone today. McBride is he's almost as guaranteed as it gets this year, which is kind of funny because last year he struggled to find the end zone. He had like 1,000,000 yards but couldn't get in the end zone. This year he's not having that issue. He's finally starting to get in the end zone. I don't have any problem getting him in today.
I think he's about to break the or if I don't know if he did last week, but I think he's about to break the single season tight end reception record too. So shout out to James Bright. Next, I don't know what order this is. Oh, it's Mr. Evans.
Yeah, it's Mike Evans, man. Listen, the Bucs have to win. They have to figure out a way to win, and Baker loves Mike Evans. I like him for 5 receptions today, and one of which happens inside or just outside the end zone. He's able to make the conversion for the score. Feeling good about Mike Evans today. Give me a touchdown on him.
Big fan. Love Mike Evans. Love me some Evans. I'm James Cook. So this one I was a little hesitant about, and I think the 105 actually represents the nervousness, is that we don't know necessarily how much of the starters might play in this game. That being said, if James Cook even just plays for a quarter or even just a half or even just a quarter, I think he can find the end zone. He's been on a tear, similar to ETN. I believe he leads the league in touchdowns, or he leads the league in rushing. I don't know if he leads the league in touchdowns, but I know he leads the league in rushing. So shout out to James Cook, and yeah, that's my guy. And then last but certainly not least, this one I would like to hear. I know she's in the back, so you'll have to speak for her, I would imagine, Professor. But
so
Juwan Jennings was a shocker this morning.
I won't have to because she put this on her chick pick so her video will be on there.
All right, there you go. Good little teaser there. So there you go. There's the only scores, and we got it, or at least Rob got it at 33.90. I don't know if you guys got it at anything better. Or
I got it slightly worse, 33.38. But I also boosted it. I had a 33% boost,
nice.
So I actually have it like 47 something.
Love that. And then I round robined all 26
as I did
combinations. Let's go. A man after my own heart. All right, let's move on now to the Hold My Earrings. Shout out to the Chicks Picks, Jen Chicks Picks. We'll have to figure out which one we like the best. But there it is, and I'm going to actually bring her up, even though she is in the car. But it's a very big car, and safety first. We are going to go with the video that she was so kind to gift us today. So let us bring to the table Shout out all my earnings, Jen.
Morning, just the BetSlips family. This is Jen coming with you today for the Week 17 Hold My Earrings bet. Today we're wearing our Tory Burch Double T earrings, and Double T stands for double touchdowns. So today I'm betting on the Bears 49ers game, which is a night game at 8:20 tonight. I've got Caleb Williams throwing 2+ touchdowns and Jawan Jennings scoring an anytime touchdown. Williams has thrown for 2+ touchdowns in the last 3 games. The 49ers allow the 6th most passing touchdowns in the NFL, and the 49ers are the worst in the NFL for sacks. So that all lines up well. And then Jawan Jennings, he's had a touchdown in the last 4 games and 7 touchdowns in the last 7 games. So that's my Hold My Earrings bet for today, Week 17. Good luck. Good scoring.
Absolutely love it.
Why not? I think that entire game is going to be high scoring.
I agree.
You'll see me here in a little bit. Like you did, so.
Didn't the Hold My Earrings hit last week or the last time?
It did.
1,000%.
Let's go. So we are on double touchdown. Love that. I mean, she's a show. She's a show person. I was going to say showman, but would that be correct for the league?
That's still correct, yeah.
Yeah, she's a showman.
The fact that Jennings has 7 touchdowns in the last 7 weeks is kind of wild.
That is wild, and I shouldn't have
skewed
dropped
stat. Doesn't he have like 3 touchdowns in one game though?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's not every week, but still, it's 7 over 7.
I think the only thing you're sweating here.
He did have a 3 touchdown.
The only thing you're sweating here is the Jawan Jennings touchdown, in my opinion.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, Caleb Williams is throwing for 2.
Yeah,
because they're going to be playing from behind, so he's going to have to throw.
Jawan might be the first touchdown of the game, so we may not have to sweat that.
No, don't. Well, okay, whatever.
Might not have to.
Yeah, I'll put it in a second. I'll put it in while you're doing the next one because it is time for the most inclusive club in all of sports gambling. It is the 750 Club. Take it away, CJ.
We are making money at the 750 Club.
Every time I go to do those clips, it's like one of the first things that they grab. Pink Pony Club remix is what it says. What is the 750 Club? There's one rule about Fight Club. You do not talk about it, but the 750 Club, we want everybody in the caravan to the casino. We want everybody in CJ's car, as long as they're of age, to go to the 750 Club, and he's going to tell you all about it right now.
Yeah, so we're starting off with Tony Pollard at anytime touchdown. He's got 3 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. His last 3 weeks, he has 60 carries for 367 yards. He has been on a tear this last month. I don't see anything different today considering they're facing the Saints' run defense, which is in the bottom third of the league, giving up 129.4 yards per game. I think Pollard easily finds the end zone today. I've got Bucky Irvin anytime touchdown. He's been getting a lot of volume, but he's been getting vultured for the touchdowns. When he does get them, it's usually receiving lately because they've been giving Sean Tucker and everybody else. I think today's the day he gets in the end zone. I think with the amount of volume he's getting, he's going against a run defense that that's actually ranked at the bottom of the league. They're the worst run defense in the entire NFL. I think he can get in the end zone as long as they don't let somebody else vulture his touchdowns inside the 5. Sorry, and then CMC. We're going CMC anytime touchdown. He scored in 5 straight, scoring 7 touchdowns over those 5 games. And he's going against the Bears run defense, which is ranked 26th in the NFL. And we got this at plus 881.
There we have it. You know, it's weird. Well, obviously, because Woody Marks didn't hit yesterday, which was loved it because it was exactly 750 and it was just a shocking 750 Club to only. I think it was the only time you've ever had one bet there. It might have been, maybe I'm mistaken, but I like the simplicity just as much as I like the 6 or 7 legs, but I like the simplicity of this one. I think this is simple, to the point. It's 3 running backs who you assume can find pay dirt. I don't see any chink in this, but PD King, do you have anything to add?
The only thing you're going to be stressing is the Bucky Irving anytime touchdown. Honestly, Tony Pollard's going to find the end zone versus the Saints. That's an absolute rock fight. He'll find the end zone there, and then the Bucky Irving one could be the only one that you're shaking in your boots on. Because CMC, you're you're going to see me here in a little bit. I like CMC to go off tonight.
There you have it. There you have it. Well, shout out to 17 Club. Join in, bet it with us. Let us know if you bet it. But it is time, ladies and gents, for the thing that is green and is making us green, hopefully. Well, some of us told me to be mean. And I didn't even mean to rhyme there. But it is now time for Little Bill Top Bang. Look at that. You guys are pros. I said Chris might be rising up the rankings. I'm gonna have to. I'll do an end of the year rankings on Christmas or on New Year's Eve for everybody when it comes to pointing at tables. But first and foremost is our resident PD. I'm gonna bring both of them up and I'm gonna let you talk about them.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, first off, I'm going with the incentive picks. All of these guys are in the talks of having incentives needed. Hunter Henry is 3+ receptions away from 250K. There's no way he doesn't get this today. No, I know he has. All of these guys have 2 more weeks to pull these off, but Hunter Henry finds it today because if they win and the Bills lose, or well, if they win today, then they don't play next week. So it's a wrap. Give me Hunter Henry, 3+ receptions, easy money. DeJuan Johnson needs 67 yards total for a 250K payday. He'll play both weeks, so I took it for approximately half. So give me 40+ receiving yards today. I already talked about the Saquon 100+ combined. He could go a lot deeper in his bag today, but I decided to be a little conservative with this bad boy for him to get half, especially if the Bears lose tonight and the Eagles win today. They got a reason to play in Week 18. Sam Darnold, 2+ passing touchdowns and 200 passing yards. He is 300 passing yards away from a 250K incentive, and he is 4 passing touchdowns away from another 250K incentive. I feel like he gets half the passing touchdowns and pretty much all the yards today. So I felt really good with the 2+ passing touchdowns and 200+ passing yards. Feel really good about that. Rico Dowdle is 70 rushing yards away from a milli. He's getting that today. Like, from a milli. Like, more money than I'll see in the next 20 years. This man's going to get today by rushing 70+ rushing yards. It's simple. It's easy. Just take it, set it, forget it. There you go. Plus 1528 for the incentive picks. As you can see, I'm doubling down on Sam Darnold for the NFL 2+ passing touchdowns. I think Drake May gets 2 today, one of which probably finds Hunter Henry in the end zone for one of his 3 receptions today. Joe Burrow is going to have to throw it versus Arizona today. I feel like that's an easy one. And then Jalen Hurts. Don't ask me why. I think even in the rain and possible slop up in Buffalo, he's going to find his way to find Dallas Goedert or a Devonta Smith or an A.J. Brown with some passing touchdowns. He's got something to prove through the air today, and I think maybe even Saquon out of the backfield. Give me Jalen Hurts to get 2+ passing touchdowns. I got that 1051. Now the prop parlay. This is a random one. I actually picked this up courtesy of DraftKings from Aaron Dolan. Shout out. I like Christian McCaffrey for 2+ touchdowns. Give me Hurts to find one with his legs, and then Mike Evans 5+ receptions. You're getting that at 1189 straight up. But I also have the 3-round robins as well. So if 2 of them hit, I still make money. We're good there. And then I have a 12-point over-under teaser. 12-point over-under teaser. Okay? So I moved all these lines by 12 and parlayed them together. So Pittsburgh, Cleveland, over 23.5. Listen, this game could be 10-14, and we hit the over. Take it, set it, forget it. Seattle and Carolina over 30.5. I feel like Rico Dowdle finds the end zone. I already have Sam Darnold throwing for 2 passing touchdowns. Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker probably find the end zone too. So 30.5, really easy there. Take it, set it, forget it. Arizona, Cincinnati, yeah, there's going to be a lot of scoring in that game, but not 65.5 points worth. So give me under 65.5 there. New England Jets over 30. New England puts up over 30 in the first half in this game, so you won't even have to sweat that one. Jacksonville, Indy, over 36.5. Jacksonville's been on a tear. Indy's trying to prove something. Phillip Rivers is trying to figure out whether he can still play in the NFL with his 12 kids and trying to get the insurance payments. So that's the reason why over 36.5 is there. New Orleans, Tennessee, over 27.5. These 2 teams are terrible, but their offenses have started to find something to click. All I need is 4 touchdowns for that to hit. I'm in. Tampa Bay, Miami, under 56.5. I don't see Miami scoring at all with Quinn Ewers behind or under center. And I feel like Tampa Bay will do enough to score and win, but it'll be under 56.5 points. Philly, Buffalo, both of these offenses are going to find a way. Buffalo's defense gets torched. Eagles' defense is good, but Josh Allen is an MVP candidate. He'll find ways to score. Over 32.5 seems easy. And then Giants, Vegas. This game is going to be absolute trash, and I just moved it up to 53.5. There's no way this game touches 45, let alone 50. Give me 8 extra points on that. And then Chicago, San Francisco, over 40.5. It's going to be an absolute shootout in San Francisco tonight on Monday Night Football. Over 40.5 seems easy. Plus 310. Set it, forget it, and make your money.
I just want to say I like the amount of letters in that over under teaser.
To be fair, I don't think the Giants Vegas gets to 40 points, much less 50.
I'm on the opposite side of that, boys. But I do have, not to brag, but I'm going to brag. I do have a lot of units to play with right now, so I'm feeling myself a little bit. But no, I took a lot of your incentives. I took the whole thing by itself, but I also I'm kind of splitting it up, like doing two leggers, 3 leggers with those, because I think that's like the way to make some money in these last 2 weeks is to kind of spread out the incentive picks. But I love that, and you're also shooting for the moon, which I respect. And then I mean the 2+ passing touchdown, man. I mean, it's so hard to believe. Like, I'll just speak for myself really quick, and nobody cares about my fantasy team, but Chris did. Chris actually gave me some good advice. But, like, it's hard to believe that some of these guys won't throw 2 touchdowns. It's just hard to believe. So.
It's tough. But, I mean, the league average right now for quarterbacks is, like, plus
1.5,
like 1.8, something like that.
1.8. Anything, Professor, before I think we have to let our PD King go?
No, I think we're like the incentives speak for themselves. The 2 passing touchdowns, like Drake May should have that in the first half. Sam Darnold should have that in the first half. 3 of these guys may have that in the first half. The only one that we may have to wait for is Hurts, but you know, at 10 to 1 that you're getting the odds, it's worth that.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's where I'm at. But yes, I do have to run. Y'all have a great one. Responsibly chase that bag, everybody, and have a great Sunday. Enjoy week 17. Later, guys.
See you. All right, and I think that brings us to the next one. I put you and Chris back to back just in case you guys. I don't know how long are you guys in the car for.
Another 4 hours at least, or 3 hours. 3 hours.
So you'll be with me till the end. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So these first 2 bets I'm using my $50 free bet, and then I have a surprise for the third free bet. But I'm gonna start off with Drake May, 220 plus passing yards. He's hit this in 10 of his last 11, 13 of 15 overall, and he's going against the Jets, who he just torched for 281 yards on 11-13. I don't think there's going to be any problem him getting 220. I think he might get close to 200 in the first half. Then we're going Trevor Lawrence, who arguably is the hottest quarterback in the NFL right now, who is going for 220 in 5 straight. And he's going against the Colts, who are ranked 19th, averaging 230 yards passing per game against the whole league. And then lastly, Joe Burrow, who is going to probably air it out all over Arizona today for 220 plus. He's hit this in 4 straight, and they're going against the 25th ranked pass defense. I got this at plus 145. Then the second one is just going to be a running back parlay. We've got Bucky Irvin, 50 plus rushing yards. He's gone 7 of his last 8. The Dolphins are ranked last in the league and against the run, giving up 174 rushing yards per game. We got Tony Pollard, 50 plus. He's hit this in 4 straight. He's had 3 straight 100-yard games, and the Saints allow 127.4 rushing yards per game. He's going to easily clear 50. He probably clears this by halftime. Chase Brown, 50 plus rushing yards, 7 of his last 9 in 2 straight. He's going against the 24th ranked run defense, and that allows 126.3 rush yards per game, and got this at plus 254. Now, I was going to save my third $50 bet for Monday Night Football, but then I realized I'm going to be in a state that doesn't allow you to bet on DraftKings.
Whoa. Oh, no. Come back. Come back. Oh, no. That was like the greatest cliffhanger of all time. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't even know what he was going to say. I have zero idea what he was going to say. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, there he is.
Sorry about that. I don't
Oh,
know
my God. That was like the biggest teaser of all time.
So where did I cut out at after I did the second parlay?
And then you said I was going to use my $50 parlay on Monday Night Football, but then you cut out.
I was going to use it on Monday, but I'm going to be in a state where I can't make that bet because we can't use DraftKings.
Yeah.
So then I said, you know what? I'm putting these two together at plus 695 and using the $50 bet on that. Which,
oh my gosh.
So if we hit these two, I'm going to make almost $600 off those $50 bets. So that could be huge. And then parlay 3 is my 6-point teaser of the day. I've got Bengals -1. Look, the Cardinals are a disaster at this point. And the Bengals are offensively on fire right now. The Cardinals are 1-5 in their last 6 on the road. I don't think today changes. The Jags plus, basically if they tie, still win, but I think they win this game outright pretty easily. The Colts are scrappy. I know that they still have an outside chance of making the playoffs, but like Trevor Lawrence and that offense is cooking right now, and I just don't think Phillip Rivers can keep up with them. Titans plus 8.5. I think the Titans win this game outright, but both of these teams have been pretty good. Like the Saints have won 3 in a row. The Titans have won 2 of their last 3, beating 2 really good teams. I just think that the Titans have played better against better teams this year, coming close to beating the Texans, beating the Chiefs, and Pollard is going to run all over them. I think Pollard running game is going to control the clock, and they're going to be able to easily cover this 8.5. And then lastly, Steelers plus 2.5. The Steelers need this game to try to lock up the North. They're going to run the ball a ton in this game, especially without DK. They're gonna try to run both running backs a ton. I think that they run for 150, 200 yards in this game, control this clock, and they can cover this 2.5. Then lastly, we keep the best bet on the tabletop as well at -3. And then I feel good about all of these. I kept it pretty safe, especially for these $50 bets, because I want to get some return out of them. I feel like I have 0 issues with this quarterback one. The running one, I don't see an issue, but you never know. And then hopefully the 6-point teaser hits and we go 3 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I know it's been a rough month for both you and the PD King, but there's still time. There's still time, especially if you hit some of these bigger bets. And I'll just give my piece really quick. I love the teaser. I love that. I love when I put these in, because I put these in. I love this. I'll use the same word I use again. I love the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
You can shoot for the moon and hope that you land in the stars, or you can shoot for the moon and know that you're going to land in the stars. That's parlay 2, is knowing you're going to land in the stars, because you're 50. That if that doesn't hit, then Vegas is just, I don't know. I have no idea what to say. The first one, I think, is you're sweating a little bit more than 2 and 3. 100%.
And the funny thing is, I'm not even one is the one I'm worried about the least. I think all 3 of these guys could get close to this at halftime.
I mean, Drake May. I know everybody hates to.
You realize Drake May's literally only missed this one time this entire season,
which is wild. That's wild. And I think Pollard is the one that we're worried about. No, actually, no.
Pollard's going for a $150 today.
I know. I take that back. I think Chase Brown is the one that we're worried about. Or is it Bucky Irving? There's one of those guys that we're worried about.
Chase Brown is the hit and miss guy, but he's been doing it a lot lately, so that's why I went with it. But
And I love the teaser. I love the teaser. But anyway, that is the professor's picks for the day. He's hoping to get back into, well, not even at this point. Today, at least, you're rooting for these bets just because
oh
of
yeah,
the money.
100%. 100%.
You,
If
you
these,
could care less
if
about
1 and 2 hit, I'm gonna be a happy guy for this month, no matter what happens.
By the way, where is the? If you guys have told me already, I'm sorry, but where is the casino you guys are going to? I mean, I guess I don't want to
Is
dox you, but go
it is
visit
in
a casino.
Delaware.
Oh, okay. Oh, so is C Money going to be visit? Oh, well. I mean, you didn't give me your number, C Money.
I did. I put it in the group.
He
Oh,
said he
you
put it in the
did?
group chat.
Did I add it? I might have added it and I just forgot. We'll figure that out after. I don't want to dox anybody, but that is the professor. Speaking of C Money, it is his time to shine. Take it away, Rob / C Money.
Yeah, I mean, well, Trevor Lawrence, I've kind of already talked about it. He's one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league right now. I think the Jags. I think the Jags are going to light it up today. I think sorry Parker, but I think the Colts die today, and get put out of their misery. I think Philip Rivers. He got. What I found out today was people were worried about his Hall of Fame being reset for 5 years, but what really happened is his insurance for his kids get reset for 5 more years also by him playing. So,
Yep.
and when you have
Smart
10 kids, that matters.
No,
Um,
smart man.
so he's not he's smart, and he threw for 277 last week. Like
Yeah,
he still got it. Like he's doing better than most quarterbacks in the league this year.
I'll take
So
him. I'll take him
so
with a
yeah, I
Raider.
mean the Raiders would love to have him right now. Travion Henderson, I'm assuming he's healthy after getting beat up last week. If he's in the lineup fully and he's healthy, 50 yards is easy for him. Jacoby Myers, who just got a huge payday, shout out to him,
Shout out to
has been really cooking with the Jags. Like, it's funny because BTJ has actually gotten better because Myers is so good that has made both of them better. And I think that's why Trevor Lawrence is looking so much better, because he's finally got two real weapons out there. And then we already here the Hunter Henry we talked about. He needs these 3 catches to get his incentive. And I think the Patriots are going to light the board up today, and Hunter Henry will get his 3 receptions by halftime. And he got this at plus 373 and boosted it to plus 496.
I'm really hoping that what you just said about BTJ is true, because I just picked him up for my championship, and I'm hoping that he gets at least in the end zone. But yeah, speaking of not, I wouldn't say it, man, because it missed yesterday. C Money's missed yesterday. But speaking of guys who are just doing, like, maybe it's just the fact that I bet so much that I don't use a lot of logic a lot of the time. But shout out to the guys that use logic, and this seems like a logical pick. And I hope it hits. So that'll lead it to me. Or bring both mine up and bring me down, and you guys can just give me your thoughts. And then I need you both to still, especially you, Rob, to see what the records look like, because I would like a pat on the back, if anything. But anyway, feeling pucky. Give me the Flyers money line. Yes, that is more of a loyalty type bet. And I don't have my stats up. That's horrible. That's bad radio. They are very good on the road, and I'm going to find out right now exactly how good on the road. They are 8-5-3 on the road, whereas the Kraken are 7-7-3 at home. I mean, I think there's a reason that it's minus 130. I'm taking it. I'm taking a couple of bets that I normally wouldn't, but because of the position I'm in, I am. Give me the superstars, the Luka and the SGAs. Luka 50 plus pra, and then SGA 30 points. I had to bring it to 30 to get to the 166, or else it would have been, if I did 25, which I wanted to do, it would have been minus. So a little bit of a sweat there, but I mean, Luke is on another level right now, man. It's him and Jokic and SGA are literally playing on a different level. LeBron, but no, I'm not going to get there. Anyway, NFL. Raiders Giants over 40.5. Yes, I'm hate watching this game like nobody else. I am literally watching this to see the Raiders lose. I can actually get this as a standalone game, and I'm going to be rooting for my team to lose by 40. which isn't going to happen. But just to have fun with it, I decided to go with the over. You know what? It doesn't make sense. No. Has NFL made sense this year? No. Has much of betting in general made sense this year? No. So give me that over. That's one of my favorite bets of the day. I'm going to be hate watching that game. I think I'm going out to early dinner with some friends, and hopefully that's on at the bar. My next one is a quarterback touchdown parlay. I got T-Law. Yeah, I'm calling him T-Law. I don't know if people do that, but I am now. Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen to score a touchdown. That's running, not passing, at 16-1. Cleveland 3.5. People are gonna hate this. People are gonna think it's stupid, but what I just said remains true. The perfect Steelers season would be they somehow lose this game in Cleveland, right? And then they have to play a win or go home game against the Ravens next week. And that's exactly what the Steelers do. So give me the Steelers. If the script is correct, it's going to be Cleveland. I have a couple name games that I did not put as the name games. I got Jalen Hurts and Jalen Waddle to score a touchdown. I'm running it back. I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to do it again. Give me the Chases to finally freaking score in the same day. I haven't done it all season, which is unbelievable. But give me that 182. The next are a series of my fantasy football players because I am in a fantasy football championship. So I bet them all to score a touchdown. Hunter Henry, Kenneth Walker, Stephon Diggs, Brian Thomas Jr. And then I parlayed them all and round robin what the parlay was 38-58. And then, yes, my kicker is I'm not even going to attempt to say his name.
Borealis.
Borealis.
It's Borealis.
Thank you. 3+ field goals made. Yes, I bet on my fantasy team. I'm betting on me. Shout out to the ring. I want a second one. I want to put one on my thumb, and we're gonna have some fun today. So shout out to anybody who's playing in a fantasy championship game. It's actually more, especially as a Raider fan, it's actually more nerve-wracking than actually watching the Raiders play. Although today is nerve-wracking because I've never rooted for a loss more in my life than today. So, any thoughts from the PD?
Speaking of fantasy, I had the most highs and lows in one game last night. Yeah, I had the most high and low possible last night because I had Derrick Henry score 67 points, but I had Josh Jacobs score 3 points. So like, it was one of those where I still got 70 between the two.
How much did Henry score?
67. He ran for 240 and 4 touchdowns.
No, he ran for like 216, I think it was.
Or 260. Yeah, it was over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, but in my league, you get a half a point per carry on top of everything else. So 67 points.
Well, you better get this Rax bet in before you get into a state that doesn't allow it.
I'm in Maryland, so I'm not even sure I can bet it, but I'll try. Fanatics might let me bet it. I'll try. Gino.
Let's try right now. Yeah, I want to try right now. Wow.
If you bet it in DraftKings, I'll be able to look it up.
Okay, hold on. I'll get it right now. Hold on. Gino, interception. Rax, I'm gonna send you another $5.
And I hope you. I hate to root against one of your bets, but I can't stand Baltimore. So I just want them done and over with and killed. So I need the Steelers to finish the job tonight.
That's fine. Well, you can root against.
I'm good. My bet, I'm good. No, I'm good if you cover because you have 3.5, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So we just need them to win by 3.
Yeah.
And that way both people are happy.
No, that's fine.
It should be an ugly game. I give you that. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be close because those games always are. It's probably going to be something like a 15-13.
But if the Browns are anything like the Raiders and the Giants, then they should just be trying to lose at this point, right?
Well, the problem with the Browns is they have a good overall defense, but their run defense has been getting torched lately. And the Steelers have a pretty good running game, so I think they're not even going to try to throw the ball all that much. They're just going to try to pound it on the ground. And to be fair, the Steelers' pass defense has gotten better, they've actually moved up from the worst team to like ranked 24th, which is a pretty big movement, which means they've improved a lot over the last month and a half. I think were they the ones that got C.J. Gardner Johnson? I think so. I think
Yeah.
the Steelers, and so I think he's made a big difference in that secondary for them. But the Browns should be able to move the ball on the Steelers, so I think it will be close. I think it's like 18-15, something weird like that. But yeah, other than that, hey, shout
I
out to
got
Rax Drake, following
yeah.
the Pollard and the Drake May. I like it.
I got that at almost 12-1, 11.5-1.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out Rax. Hey man, we're in this together. Well, all three of us. So me,
Yep.
Rob, and Rax are all in championships today. That's good for the show.
Yep.
Speaking of good for the show, because I have to show this because I am very proud and I'm happy. It is the records, and we'll get on out of here. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at it, Rob? Look at that.
I see it. I see it.
Thank you.
I'm intentionally only looking at the left.
Okay, good. That's a very good. That's a very good strategy. Uh, look, I did lose 5 units yesterday, so it's on me. But
But today,
I'll
when
pull
I
it.
sweep, I'll only be like -3, so it's fine.
And then you have a chance for the left.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
What's frustrating is I got all the way down to -5, and then the last 3 days have not gone well.
I know. Yesterday was not good for you.
Yeah, the last 2 days were rough.
But hey,
At least the best bet hit yesterday. Shout out to Houston for taking care of LSU. That scared me though, because when I went to bed with 2 minutes left, they were up 10, and then they only ended up winning by 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
But
well, there it is. There you have it. Shout out to Rax. Shout out to the Just the BetSlips. Rax, you're gonna get $5 in a couple minutes. You can bet on some football today.
by the way, the best bet is up almost 5 units this month. Just so.
And I mean, there's gonna be changes in 2026. There's gonna be hopefully a lot of good stuff happening. But best bet will be tracked. We're gonna change up a lot of things. I really think that we take the. I think we take New Year's. We'll do videos on New Year's Day. I know it's a couple days from now, but we do videos on New Year's Day, and then we revamp either on that Sunday because I think it's the last week. Yeah, it's the last week of football, and then we're gonna revamp. I think we have some fun stuff planned, and we're all in it to win it. We're making mobile offices popular. We're hopefully winning you some. Hey, this month, shout out to C Money. Jen needs to get Chick Picks. Jen needs to get on the tabletop more. Obviously, Parker hit his big parlay, and you know what? You're down, but you're not out, Professor. Same with CJ. You're down, but you're not out. You guys have had great months. You're very capable of having great months in the future. So.
And to be fair, if I had put my plus 25,000 that I hit last week on the show, I'd be up 200 units. So
that's it. I mean, we got it. Because even if you just throw it on Twitter, then it would count.
Yeah.
So you're up. We're all. You know what? We're all up. You guys are heading to the casino. I'm about to go watch some football. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to watch because I'm so nervous, but. I'm about to go eat some lunch with the in-laws. Go have a nice dinner with the guy that I'm actually playing in the championship. I'm having dinner with him tonight. Might punch him in the nose. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, no, we love you all. And any last call? I had one last call. But,
speaking of which, I was going to say my bets this next couple of days will actually be physical bet slips because I will be betting in the sports book at the casino because I'm not able to use any apps that I have in that state, so I'll actually have physical sports bet slips from the.
Are you going to be live tomorrow from the casino?
I'll probably be in the room when I do it, but yes.
Yeah. Love that. Absolutely love that. I'm so excited and I'm jealous. So I love freaking casinos. But that being said, and I think I might be meeting C Money in person these next couple of days. But anyway, or maybe you too. But that being said, we love y'all. My last call. I just bet Tyler Shuck because I didn't start him. I had the opportunity to start him over Justin Herbert. And yesterday in my fantasy football championship, and I chose Herbert. Got me 16 points. Me and C-Money talked about it. We're like, you know what? If he gets you the 16, you should be okay. So I decided just in case Chuck goes off, I bet him 200, 210, 220, 230, up to 300 yards. I ladder bet Tyler Shuck for passing yards. So if anybody wants to ride,
That's a bold strategy.
it's a bold strategy, Cotton. I get it. But
I mean, they're facing a team he should be able to do that too.
I know, and if he gets like 30 points and I started Herbert, well then it's on Chris. I know, and I'm at least I have somebody to blame. I'm glad I have somebody to blame. But if I win, then I'll scratch some money off to see money too. So it's a lose.
If I was on the show yesterday, which I would have, what I would have told you is dance with the guy who brought you. Who got you there. So win or lose, that's the guy you got to go with.
That's what we ended up saying, and you know what? That's yes. So shout out to you, Rob, in your fantasy championship. Shout out to Rax. Rax, I'm going to send you $5 shortly, and shout out to the whole caravan. Wish you all luck in the at the casino. Send me send some pictures in the chat, or send me personally. I don't care.
Yeah, I got
you. I hope you all win everything and have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of the day / week, and we will see you tomorrow. Remember, this has been just the BetSlips, where we bring you one thing and one thing only almost every single day, pretty much every single day, and that is the hot tips.
The hot tips
To help your
BetSlips.
I know I'm doing it slow. BetSlips. Shout out to the ring. I want another one, baby. Let's go. Have a good one, guys. Let us play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the BetSlips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the BetSlips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the BetSlips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the BetSlips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeet! Show the car.